Hey James, you wanna watch Netflix?
Sure.
Alright.
The mystery surrounding St. Yosef has intrigued countless scholars within the Appalachian community. Not much is known about this ancient artifact. So, to find out more, Charlie has set out to answer the unknown.
All we really know about this artifact is that it's located on Sanford Mall. We asked a friend in the archaeology department to dig it up for us.
Here we are at the sacred grounds of Sanford Mall at Appalachian State University. I've been called to duty here to research on St. Yosef and his apprentices. They're believed to once have settled in this location. So we're going to do a little bit of testing, a little bit of surface surveying. We might do some electrical resistivity, some magnetometry. We'll just look for clues on the surface, maybe like a mound, or for instance, right over here is a patch of grass. Very unusual vegetation for Sanford Mall. So I think I'll begin my digging there. Oh. Look what we have here. A relic of St. Yosef. See if we can get some dating on this.
Hello, I'm a scientist, and I've been given this artifact of St. Yosef to date so we can tell what period in history it came from. The method we'll be using is carbon dating. This works because carbon-14 is created in the atmosphere when cosmic rays strike normal carbon-12. Carbon-14 is not stable, and over a half-life of about 5,700 years, it will decay into nitrogen-14. Living creatures consume carbon-14 in the form of CO2, carbon dioxide. Once they die, they stop consuming CO2, so they no longer consume this unstable carbon-14. At this point, it begins to decay. Thus, we can say by the longer it's been dead, the less carbon-14 it will have in it. There are several things we need to account for when doing carbon dating, such as the carbon-14 concentrations in the atmosphere at that time, as well as other biological factors such as respiratory rates for that organism. Due to extensive research since the invention of this technique in the 60s, these factors have been narrowed down, allowing us to use carbon dating on organisms as old as 500,000 years ago. We will now use this carbon dating machine to date the artifact of St. Yosef. And press the on button. It appears that this is 25,000 years old.
Once we found the age of the artifact, we wanted to find out why it was so important to the people of that time. In order to find out, we sent it to our school psychologist.
Hi, I'm Maddie, and I'm the school psychologist here at Appalachian State, and my job was to figure out why the people of Boone would want to preserve St. Yosef. And I realized that St. Yosef will bless you with good grades if you follow these steps that involve psychology behind learning. Take 3 deep breaths before test. It helps eliminate texting anxiety. Expanding your chest to take a deep breath relaxes your muscles and influences them to work normally again. Also, it increases the flow of oxygen, which helps energize your brain, allowing you to think more clearly. In a busy week, always make sure you make time to exercise because it'll eliminate your stress. It prompts you to focus on your body rather than your worries. When you return to studying, you'll be more focused because blood carries oxygen, and your brain must have oxygen to work properly while you study. Also, don't pull all-nighters. Lack of sleep clouds your mind. Sleep helps short-term memories form into long-term memories so that you can recall what you studied while taking the test. We all know stress is unavoidable, especially when preparing for major exams. A little stress is a strong motivator, but a lot of stress is harmful and hurts your performance. Use the techniques outlined above to keep your academics up.
Thanks to the dedication and hard work of this team, the mystery surrounding St. Yosef is solved. This just goes to show that you never know what kind of treasure you will find in your own backyard, even here in Boone.
Oh,
Wow.
what a great movie. That was excellent.
Encore!
Can you believe the ending to that?
Can we give it 6 stars, do you think?
I hope. Can we do 6?
High five on that. Good shit. Good pick.
Excellent movie.
I'm gonna go write a blog